Good afternoon. I'm pleased to declare Quinnipiac University's 2019 commencement exercises for the College of Arts and Sciences and School of Communications officially open. Would everyone please stand for the national anthem, which will be performed by Jillian Schaldiner, a public relations major from the class of 2019.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the platform party, which includes trustees, deans, university administrators, and faculty representatives, as well as our speaker and honorary degree recipient. It's now my privilege to present Dr. Judy Olian, president of Quinnipiac University, who will bring you greetings on behalf of the university community.
Welcome everyone, class of 2019 in particular. I'm delighted to have everyone here on this gorgeous sunny day here for this unforgettable milestone in your lives. This commencement marks an exciting and perhaps slightly anxious time for you. For the past few years, Quinnipiac has been your home. Please know it will always be your home, and we hope you come back often. We are your constant, in addition to your families, in this time of momentous change for you. Now, before I heap all this praise on you, the graduates, let us all acknowledge those who were here for you for your entire journey. Parents, partners, close friends, who helped you every step of the way. Let us congratulate them too with deep gratitude for all they did to make this day possible. Now, graduates, you've shared in a very special time of learning and growth while here at Quinnipiac because of all the university, your schools, your faculty and support staff have to offer. But the truth is that your experience was transformational because of what each of you contributed and made of your experience here. It is you. You've been engaged and caring, leaders in your own right, and you've left an indelible mark that will benefit future generations of graduates. Communities need you now more than ever. We live in times of social and political polarization, of growing tensions along economic, gender, racial, ethnic, and religious divides. At the same time, we are experiencing the excitement and opportunities of unprecedented discoveries in artificial intelligence and data sciences, democratized access to information and knowledge, disruptive technological breakthroughs across every field, new service opportunities, changes in market structures, and fascinating entrepreneurial opportunities where the only barrier to entry is the quality of one's ideas. Exploiting these opportunities and deploying information innovations wisely could radically alleviate social tensions and improve the quality of living for communities and even for nations that have been deprived previously. You are the generation that can achieve these breakthroughs, and you won't just change the world, you will literally make it. You are well prepared to help alleviate societal challenges, connect communities in novel ways, make positive uses of the vastly expanding knowledge and information available, steward the precious natural resources of our planet, and help bring opportunity to previously marginalized segments of society. You will create and utilize the opportunities of rapidly advancing technologies and scientific discovery to improve the quality of life for many. You are communicators, storytellers, inventors, critical thinkers, community activists, and even dreamers who will make a dent in the universe, to quote Steve Jobs. This is such an exciting time, and you are so well positioned to join this accelerating wave of innovation and socially impactful change. You're already doing your part. Your caring and dedication have extended to local and global communities. You're each ambitious, talented, caring, and curious. And most importantly, you conduct yourselves with integrity and decency. Now, I expect you'll look back over your time at QU, you'll marvel at the remarkable breadth of experiences you've had, high-impact class projects, courses that have changed how you think about the world, research collaborations alongside superbly talented faculty, and friendships formed for life with some of the best people you'll ever meet. As you go forth as Quinnipiac alumni, I encourage you to help others as you have been helped along the way, whether mentoring future generations who follow you, bringing purpose and integrity to your chosen career path, whether in the public or private sector, joining research teams because of the promise of societal impact, or using your abundant gifts in your own backyard to lift communities. I'm going to end with two stories, one about me and one about a very close friend of mine, to make 2 points that I hope will help you as you move to the next exciting stage of your lives. The first point is that failure isn't fatal. It's an essential step in the pathway of life. While I was in my last year as an undergrad at the Hebrew University, I worked the second shift as an assistant in the office of one of the most senior leaders of the university. It was a stretch because I'd never done anything like that before, and it was a big deal to be working there. Well, within a few short months, I was fired. I still don't quite know why I was fired, but I think I was a bit too cheeky in questioning things from my lowly perch, and perhaps it had something to do with my gender. I was mortified that I had failed. I wanted to crawl under a rock. Somehow, through gutsiness and probably more naivete, or both, I applied for an aspirational job in the Prime Minister's office in Israel. In my interview, I shared, somewhat sheepishly, that I had been fired, why I thought it had happened, and what I learned from that experience. To my utter surprise, they actually hired me. Perhaps my candor and self-reflection about that embarrassing experience got me that job, which turned out to be a fantastically interesting growth opportunity that was significant for me in what became later my life. You see, failure is never fatal. It can be a stepping stone to success if you take the time to learn from it. The second story is about seizing opportunity. My oldest friend was my immediate neighbor when I was growing up in Melbourne, Australia. We grew up together and our families were very close. We remained connected over the years. She became a very successful broadcast journalist and director in Australia, while my path brought me to the US. After her parents had passed away, she discovered that her dad wasn't really her dad. Someone else in her town was her biological father, and that she had 6 new half-brothers and sisters. Obviously, the conflicting and painful emotions of that discovery were hard to fathom. She called to tell me of all of this as she was going through this process of discovery. I asked her what she planned to do next. She shared that she was determined to go meet her biological father, camera in tow. And she did, capturing the remarkable moment of meeting him on film. Since then, she's developed a rich and complex relationship with her newfound family, all on film. It's been a mix of blessings that grow out of becoming part of a new family unit, as well as some challenges that have come with it. That film, about this very interesting Australian family as it found ways to weave itself together, was shown last night at the New Haven International Film Festival. So I say that is seizing opportunity. Remarkable events will happen in your life. You can let them hold you back or even cripple you. Sometimes these opportunities will just be missed as non-events, or you can turn them into gifts in your life. I recommend that you choose seizing the opportunity. I encourage you to remain curious and open to the new, to continue learning and growing. In our rapidly changing world, we don't know what we'll need to know in 10 years or even in 5 years. What we do know is that to be successful and enlightened, we must be lifelong learners. We will be forever proud of you and will follow your life's journey with great interest. Please remain a Bobcat for life. Stay connected wherever you land. Find ways to remain in touch with your fellow QU family and engage in lifelong growth and learning, also through Quinnipiac. So, congratulations, class of 2019. Remember, don't be afraid of failure and seize opportunity. You've already made your mark. You will continue to do so, and we cannot wait to see how you will change the world. Thank you.
I now ask Reginald Dwayne Betts, Kalila Brown Dean, and Judy Olean to come forward for the conferral of the honorary degree.
Reginald Dwayne Betts. With the publication of your most recent poetry collection, Bastards of the Reagan Era, you have established yourself as an indispensable voice in contemporary American verse. Your profound elegies on race, incarceration, and the effects of drugs and violence are powerful testimony to what is too often dismissed as the other America. Your talent has garnered you several prestigious fellowships and awards, including the NAACP Image Award for your 2009 memoir, A Question of Freedom, that captures your own experience in prison. It is there that you found your life's purpose in literature. You have published numerous books to critical acclaim and earned several academic degrees, but you have also been a teacher, a mentor, and an advocate for young people. You have served as a national spokesperson for the Campaign for Youth Justice, and in 2012, you were named to the Coordinating Council on Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention by President Obama. For using your talent as a vehicle to inspire and educate, and for paying unflinching witness to the experiences of the marginalized, lest their stories be forgotten. We are pleased to confer upon you this honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, this 18th day of May 2019.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
And it's now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dwayne Betts.
Thank you, President Oleon, faculty, staff, graduates. I'm kind of taken by the moment, and I really want to ask a question. And I want to know if one of the rights and privileges that comes with an honorary degree is that people have to call me Dr. Betts. But I won't. I want to thank the parents and the family members who are here today. Before I go into my speech, I'll tell a quick story. This morning, I had this big day planned. You know, I had to come and get a speech, and I told my son, you might not be able to go to soccer because I have a speech to give. Okay, that's a lie. I said, you won't be able to go to soccer because I have a speech to give. And he burst out crying, and my wife, she was like, let me problem manage, problem solve, figure out how to fix this thing that, Dwayne, you messed up. So she sent out a few emails. We got somebody who could take my other son to his lacrosse game, and I was able to take my son to his soccer game. And when we were going, he said, Dwayne, how old? He said, Dad, how old will you be when I graduate? I gave him a number that I won't repeat out loud, but I gave him a number. And in giving him that number, I thought, man, that means that we have roughly 11 more years of basketball games during the week, soccer games on the weekend, helping him with homework. And I thought that I was coming to get his graduation, and I was really coming to celebrate you as graduates. But I realized the real thing that I'm doing is celebrating the parents here, the family members here, because it is a lot to raise a child, and it is just so much that goes to getting you from kindergarten to graduating from high school to graduating from college. So we should give all of the family members and parents a round of applause. A friend of mine gave me a rubric for how these things go. He said, listen, as long as you don't speak for 30 minutes, you will do fine. He says, if you mention how your wife is wonderful and makes everything you do possible, you will do fine. If you say anything about your children, people will love you. And then he said, if you do those things, whatever comes afterwards, as long as it's in a 6 to 10 minute range, you're okay. So this is where we are now. We're in that 6 to 10 minute range. About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I started getting obsessed with watches. I started getting obsessed with watches because I learned that there was a thing called an automatic watch. And I thought, what is an automatic watch? And an automatic watch is a watch that's basically built by hand, has gears on it, is made by gears. The gears make the watch work. It's a kind of beauty in an automatic watch, though, because the best ones are handmade, and you can get them for $50 or, you know, whatever people pay for watches that have nothing to do with their money but spend it on watches. But it's a strange thing about automatic watches. The basic automatic watch just tells time. Just tells time. Now, this one is actually a little bit beyond basic. It gives you the date, too. Now, the date is called a complication. If it told me the month, that would be a second complication. If it allowed you to figure out the speed between two distances, which some watches can apparently do, that would be a third complication. And I started thinking about this, and I thought, why would you call something that's a benefit a complication? Because it's all about the way you view the thing. See, it becomes a more complicated device by allowing you to do something else. But the thing it allows you to do is a benefit. And I started thinking about my own life and the way that I've thought about my struggles, the way that I thought about the trauma I've experienced, the way that I thought about the hours and hours and hours I spent learning things. And I always thought about those things as like hardships as opposed to benefits. And so the first thing I want to suggest is that if we imagine that we are in some ways like a carefully crafted timepiece, if we thought about the struggles that we have, about what we name as complications in our life, if we thought about those as things that benefited us because it gave us insight into a future we might want to create, we would be blessed. The second thing I wanted to say, they say that, these speeches, you always have to talk in threes, and each point has to be memorable in some way independent of the previous one. So the second piece I wanted to talk about is these watches are strange. There's no battery in the watch. You put the watch on, you walk around for 8 hours, and it's like you leave a charge in the watch. So when you go to sleep and you put it back on the next day, it's still keeping the same time. It's great. But this morning I hadn't worn this watch in like 3 or 4 months. And so when I picked it up, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I almost missed the speech because the watch said that it was 7 o'clock at night. But what does that mean for us? It's a way in which we could get distracted with our lives. And the watch reminds me to check myself. And so how do we remind ourselves to check ourselves? I remember when I graduated from the University of Maryland, I already had a full tuition scholarship to Warren Wilson College to get an MFA, and I didn't expect to ever go to school again. My wife is laughing right now. I have literally been in school for 14 straight years. But I thought I was finished on this day like you guys. And I had got lucky because when I was in school, somehow I kept checking my own clock. And I kept pursuing good grades even though I thought I was done. Had I gotten one more B, I wouldn't have got into Yale Law School. And so this notion of how we check ourselves, how we keep track of what the time is doing is one that I think is worth considering. And then the last thing about the watch is that the second hand is idiosyncratic. So if you got a quartz watch is kind of perfect. The second hand goes like this, perfectly. But if you have an automatic watch, all of the second hands are different, and that's part of the beauty in it. So when you pick up one and compare it to another, one of the things you're thinking about is that how you like the irregular movement of that second hand. When I started college, I was 24, 25 years old. When I graduated, I guess I was 29 years old. I wasn't like any of my peers. And my biggest struggle, and this is beside the fact that I did 8.5 years in prison. I mean, that made me different too, right? That was a joke, nobody laughed. You also have to tell one joke that nobody laughs at, right? I'm covering all of the bases. But no, like when I went to college, I was different from all of my peers. And I just did not know how I fit in. And I appreciate this watch now because somehow, one, I found the most welcoming community and environment that I've ever experienced in the world in the various college campuses and college communities that I've been a part of. But that has been because at the best of those places, among the best of my peers, among the best of my professors, they looked at all of us as idiosyncratic. They sought to find value not in the ways that we were similar, but in the ways that our differences made us create something that singularly we couldn't create. And so I value this particular watch because it reminds me every time I look at the second hand, every time that I look at it keep time, it reminds me that being idiosyncratic is a thing of beauty. Now, because I was told I have exactly 10 minutes and I'm at 8 minutes, I got a little bit more time. So I'm going to finish with one story. And this is a story of proximity. This is actually a story that I have no business telling in public. But I'm going to tell the story anyway. So I graduated from University of Maryland in 2012, and I got a really prestigious scholarship, a fellowship to Harvard University. I was a Radcliffe Fellow. I was writing Bastards of the Reagan Era. I swore that I was done with school. I told everybody who knew me this. I used to write, though, in the Harvard Law Library. Not the law library, I used to write in the Harvard Law School's cafeteria. Now, the strange thing about Harvard Law School's cafeteria is that you can enter the back way. And so if you enter the back way, you miss all of the pomp and circumstance of the building. It just feels like a place where people hang out and eat and ignore you. I wanted to be ignored so I could write, but I wanted to write in a really loud space. I was with a friend of mine named Uzo Awela. We would go there every single day. So one day we're there writing, and a woman yells Uzo's name, Uzo. And he ignores her because nobody knows us in this place, so why would somebody be talking to him? And the woman says, Uzo, Uzo. So he finally looks up, and he's like, oh, what are you doing here? Didn't you get an MFA from the IO Writers Workshop? And I'm sitting there listening to this conversation. And she says, yes. But then I thought, should I get a PhD in English or should I go to law school? And I'm sitting here listening to her say that she just could decide to go to law school and end up in Harvard. That this wasn't her childhood ambition. And so in that moment, I decided to go to law school. And I remember going home, telling my wife I decided to go to law school and we should stay in Boston because I was going to go to Harvard. And I remember my wife thinking, since when did you want to be a lawyer? But the thing was, I had always had this idea percolating in the back of my mind, but I never thought it was possible. And what made it possible was proximity. Because I was in the Harvard Law School's cafeteria, when the idea jumped into my head, I thought to myself, I'm already here. Why shouldn't it be possible? And so what I want to say is two things. One is a warning, and one might be some kind of bootleg lesson. The warning is that you shouldn't let what you might do tomorrow be limited by what you imagine today. You shouldn't let the thing be limited by the opportunities that you are currently proximate to. But the other piece of advice, the one that actually led me to law school and led me to imagine that I had things that was possible beyond what I then thought, was to make yourself proximate to the opportunities that you want. Make yourself proximate to the opportunities that you might want. And if you do that, I think that you'll continue to do what you've done to get you here today, to get your parents here in the audience clapping, to get me here really excited. I graduated 10 years ago nearly today. I got sentenced to prison 22 years ago nearly today. Your presence here makes me think about the possibilities of my own life. My presence here makes me think about, frankly, the absurdities of my own life. But together, I think our collective presence makes me think about the possibilities of this country and the possibilities for the future and the possibilities for a planet that's sustainable for the next 150, 200 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne. I now ask Dr. Robert Smart, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to proceed to the degree area. And it's my privilege to call forward Dr. Mary Paddock, Senior Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, who will introduce College of Arts and Sciences candidates for degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts from the College of Arts and Sciences please approach the stage? Oh, so sorry. John William Acker. Leah Acosta. Nivea Alexis Acosta. Timothy Michael Adams. Jessica Rose Adamson. Emma Gray Alamo. Andrea Lynn Albarella. Vincent Jude Amoroso, Jr. Nung Tuyet An. Alyssa Ray Anderson. Jacqueline Amanda Anglin. Elizabeth Rose Annunciato. Nicole Catherine Antaya. Haley Marie Arnutis. Jordan Russell Atchley. Destiny Liana Bajonero. Alexandria Taji Barnes. Sarah Taylor Bassett. Patrick William Batista. Caitlin Michelle Beaudry. Vincent Rudolph Bellachico Jr. Sydney Ann Blankenstein. Alexa Buscarino. Morgan Renee Brandt Nosowitz. Amy Michelle Brenner. Callahan Joseph Brock. Allison Haley Brown. Brianna Lynn Brunoni. Megan Carol Bucknell. Abdullah Bundu. Rachel Nicole Burke. Michaela Sarah Calisi. Antoine Kyle Campbell. Maria Danielle Caponetti. Hayden Alfred Cardone. Jessica Marie Cascio. Michaela Don Cantanzaro. Sophia Rose Chiravelli. Rebecca Marie Chuzano. Alexandra Cookhorn Clark. Cynthia Kelsey Clement. Shayla Lee Colon. Danielle Competiello. John William Concanon. Stephen Cook. Nicholas Christian Corbusello. Julia G. Carice. Jessica Lee Coughlin. Rachel Frances Croak. Nicole Juliana Curdo. Camila Noroña Martins Custodio. Livia Claire Damiano. Vincent Thomas DeMore. Vincent is the recipient of the Senior Service Prize in Criminal Justice and the West Educational Publishing Student Award. Congratulations, Vincent. Melissa Darkangelis. Tiara J. Dawkins. Kimberly Elizabeth Day. Kimberly is the recipient of the Aria C. Schoonmaker Spanish Award. Congratulations, Kimberly. Destiny Maria de Jesus. Matthew Jude Dennehy. Cole J. Denty. Jack Andrew DePalma. Victoria Annette DeStefano. Rebecca Lynn Drake. Allison C. Dripchek. William Connor Duffy. Hannah Elizabeth Dunlevy. Carrie Ann Eberly. Hannah Elizabeth Ellis. Hannah is the recipient of the Political Science Outstanding Senior Award and the Outstanding Senior Award. Congratulations, Hannah. Cassidy Beth Emerson. Amanda Ashley Evans. Amanda is the recipient of 3 awards: the Joan Phillips Gordon Prize in Sociology, the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award for the College of Arts and Sciences, and the President's Scholarship Award. She is joined on stage by her parents, Karen and Scott Evans. Congratulations, Amanda. Tyler Henry Evan. Morgan Sienna Fair. Salvatore Giovanni Fomassi. Shamar T. Farmer. Shamar is the recipient of the College of Arts and Sciences Award for Special Achievement. Congratulations, Shamar. Oops. Megan Kathleen Ferguson. Cooper Scott Philhaber. Colin Sage Fishman. Brian Patrick Fitzgerald. Kyle Tan Francisconi. Sarah Daniela Frank. Andrew James Fulop. Erica Lorraine Fulop. Kyle Owen Goggin. Marissa Gonzalez. Colton June Grobe. Andrew James Geistwhite. Dana Therese Hammerla. Cassandra Ann Hardy. Alex Douglas Hartman. Kylie Shannon Hurl. Caitlin Elizabeth Hebert. Elizabeth Catherine Henry. Robert John Henry Jr. Amanda Caitlin Herbert. Olivia Claire Higgins. Jackson Dean Hill. Anastasia Therese Hoffman. Michaela K. Holman. Elizabeth Denise Pereniak. Elizabeth is the recipient of the Alice B. Ramale Memorial Award. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Casey Matthew Hyman. Sabrina Lynn Iaboni. Joseph Peter Yayaso. Katie Louise Ionesco. Savina Douglina Jackson. Alexandra Rose Jacobs. Emma Michal Judd. Megan M. Kelly. Avery Danielle Kidd. Stanislav Kufny. Haley Lacey. Amanda Elizabeth Lamana. Mackenzie Lynn Lancaster. Hadley Nutting Lane. Gloria Lise Latimer. Lauren T. Ladano. Julia Patricia LeBlanc. Erin Nicole Ledrew. Erin is the recipient of the Rachel Reynes Prize in Social Justice. Congratulations, Erin. Catherine Julia Lees. Cynthia Rose Lerman. Matthew J. Lewis. Weiyang Lee. Emily Rose Lochran. Abigail Pellissier Long. Abigail is the recipient of the James Fix Award for Excellence in Mathematics. Congratulations, Abigail. Benjamin Richard Longman. Kelly Denise Lozano. Kevin Lusich. Sarah Elizabeth McGuire. Elijah Wolf Manking. Kristen Marazzi. Owen Wabel Martell. Brittany Renee Martin. Sydney Paige Masterides. Olivia K. Mazur. Madison McCarthy. Megan Catherine McCarthy. Caitlin Danielle McGrath. Carolyn McTague. Marissa Hope McVitie. Zachary Scott Minash. Samantha Marie Menacucci. Mackenzie Morrow. Whoops. A little longer on stage. Julia Eleanor Morse. Pilar Salma Adams Mohammed. Olivia Jean Morano. Caitlin Elizabeth Murphy. Rachel Eleanor Murphy. Sean Timothy Murphy Jr. Brianna Sarah Myers. Constantine Salvatore Nanis. Shane P. Napolitano. Taryn Rose Nelson. Bethany Ann Newton. Krista A. Notafrancesco. Kelly Ann O'Brien. Cassandra Alexis Onchoyo. Jack Raymond Onofrio. Jack is the recipient of the Political Science Best Senior Thesis Award. Congratulations, Jack. Jared Hunter Ossoffs. Oh. Eric Donald Aulette. Gabrielle Palmieri. Nicole Peraplachik. Deja Nicole Perry. Rosalie Alice Persiani. Rosalie is the recipient of the Brahms Scholar Award. Congratulations, Rosalie. Michelle Isabella Patron. Jessica Pamela Pinto. Jessica is the recipient of the Legal Studies Book Award. Congratulations, Jessica. Renee Teresa Piscatelli. I'm sorry, Rose Teresa Piscatelli. Ashley Punce. Hannah Michelle Popovich. Michelle B. Prezand. Isabella Teresa Purcell. Nicholas Michael Picos. Daniel Robert Redding. Mark Eve Regis II. Charles Edward Riley III. Megan Rose Renaud. Jenna Marie Riccio. Marjorie Ann Richardson. Ashley Ann Riegler. Brianna Nicole Robinson. Michaela M. Rooney. Ali Jordan Rosenfeld. Megan Taylor Ross. Mary Elizabeth Rodert. Paige Jessica Ryan. Christian Chandler Ryder. Jordan Lynn Sack. Agostino Carl Savati III. Melissa Rose Samaskevich. Joseph Anthony Santoro. Kimberly P. Saunders. Alexandra Maria Sorrow. Joanna Marie Syed Ahmed. J.C. L. Schwarz. Mara Catherine Scully. Luke A. Seebach. Joseph Rudolph Saricchio. Jenna Ariana Shankman. Khadija Sharifi. Tyler P. Shaw. Andrea Eva Sikavi. Allison Caroline Smith. Hannah Marie Snow. Allison Elizabeth Sobolewski. Juliana Sumaya Susu. Philomena Lucia Stabile. Philomena is the recipient of the Benjamin Page Award in Philosophy. Thank you, Philomena. Congratulations. Ellen Mary Stamp. Stacy Thespina Stathopoulos. Barclay S. Stewart. Hannah Ruth Tischer. Natasha Valentine Tenrero. Adele Thornton. Megan Maya Thorogood. Carly M. Timpson. Jenny Ifanise Torres. Elizabeth Marie Trobe. Amy Lynn Trottier. Tabitha Lavana Tofriello. Jessica Lynn Tyree. Caitlin M. Unzer. Caitlin is the recipient of the R. Gordon Paolucci Graduation Prize in Psychology. Congratulations, Caitlin. Benjamin James Valinsky. Alice F. Valley. Brooke M. Van Allen. Annalyn Bernadette Van S. Brooke Vaughn. Olivia Giovanna Visconti. Olivia is the recipient of the Christopher Becker Memorial Prize in History. Congratulations, Olivia. Natalie Carr Fogel. Natalie is the recipient of the West Educational Publishing Student Award. Congratulations, Natalie. Laura Sidney Voisin. Ellen Alexandra Weiss. Nathaniel York Welski. Annie Victoria Warm. Zachary Ruslan Warner. Alexander Stephen David Weitzner. Connor John Whiteley. Melissa Nikki Yanbol. Greg Dimitri Zacharakis. Shayla Lenny Zorn.
Could I ask all the candidates to please rise? Madam President, I have the honor to present the College of Arts and Sciences candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
You can be seated now.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science from the College of Arts and Sciences approach the stage? Marshals, please direct the candidates to the platform. Renata Nicole Aguirre. Eddie Kojo Ajuman. Jason Douglas Aarons. Syed Usman Ali. Maria Athena Chloe Sampson Balingit. Sean Patrick Bauer. Abigail Lauren Baxter. Robert Albert Beer II. Rebecca Michelle Blackington. Rachel Claire Borntrager. Kendall N. Brundret. James Sungmun Burnham. Cassandra Taylor Kalla. Ethan Christian Carilli. Julia Catherine Carlson. Nicole Marie Caruana. Aquilino Gerard Centrella. Matthew Robert Colucci. Tajane Love Crawford. Destiny Michelle Crawley. Alexandria Victoria Crawley. Tyler Ronald Culp. Erica Bunin Janella. Infinity Faith Davis. Aiden Landry Dean. Thomas James Debasella. Ashley Catherine Denmark. An Tu Do. An is the recipient of the Orville J. Sweeting Memorial Chemistry Award. Congratulations, An. Shayna Brianne Arago. Jose Maria Esteva Mejia. Oscar Elliston Evans. Elizabeth McKenna Fabry. Emily Bridget Fallon. Joseph Anthony Femia. Gianna Victoria Fistori. Jack DeCourt Fleming. Austin Robert Fraser. Brandon Alexander Friedman. Haley Melissa Jablinski. Ariana Yvette Gagliardi. Julia Anderson Gallup. Stephanie Alexis Giambroni. Thomas Patrick Gilmore. Amanda E. Gormley. Gregory George Johnson Goulet. Carrie Ann Caitlin Gravizande. Alexandra Nicole Grossman. Vanessa Lizette Harris. Rebecca Ann Hassel. Mackenzie Elizabeth Ayuspara. Abigail Naomi Emanuel. Abigail is the recipient of the Beta 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 Award. Congratulations, Abigail. Samantha Rodman Jordan. Charlotte Rose Cantor. Stephen William Kern. Anna Kilponen. Meher Humer Kermani. Stephen A. Kaprowski. James K. Kozlowski. Samantha Elizabeth Leibner. David Allen Lowe. Kenneth Allen McMaster, Jr. Kenneth is the recipient of the Alfred P. Stiernot Memorial Prize. Congratulations, Kenneth. Kendall Ariana Marcus. Sarah Margaret Merrick. Angela Masanjoli. Davina Carrasco Matino. Donald J. Matos. Megan Emily McConlog. Daniel Arthur McConnell. Cassandra A. Menz. Christopher John Marisi. Allison Ann Mora. Nicole Lynn Morey. Ryan Mulhall. Elizabeth Amelia Morales. Melissa Carly Knockbauer. Jenna Rose Nicholson. Gabrielle Ann Nosey. Emily Ann O'Brien. Margaret I. Ojo. Carissa Joy O'Kang. Quinn Olson. Sarah Kate Olson. Michelle Asantua Opari. Robert Quinn Osgood. Benjamin John O'Sullivan. Krupa Ganshumbaye Patel. Amber Elizabeth Padavina Arroyo. Taylor Helen Pivarnik. Haley Nicole Plone. Jessica Lynn Pucci. Joseph Donald Quick. Zarama Rodriguez. Vitor Roki. Emily Margaret Roskopf. Matthew Thomas Sabarito. Jacqueline M. Shurik. Margie Sanjay Shah. Myra Y. Silva. Alex Sufrant. Nadia Mindy Leda Squitiero. Emily Rose Stavakin. Michael Samuel Strahl. Tyler Ryan Sylvia. Amanda Christine Tatey. Michael Thorpe. Kyle Alexander Tozy. Kate Elizabeth Tucker. Ryan Francis Tudino. Ryan is the recipient of the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award for the College of Arts and Sciences and the President's Scholarship Award. He is joined on stage by his parents, Carolyn and Gary Tudino. Congratulations, Ryan. Jordan Anthony Urbani. Alexis Lynn Verrill. Jenny Elizabeth Wall. Jake Parker Wallach. Anna Mary Walmsley. Jack Andrew Pierce White. Abigail Mia Williams. Hannah R. Winkelhofer. Andrew Workman. Brianna Francis Zariello. Tyler Alexander Zarin. Emilio A. Zullo.
Could I ask all the candidates to please rise? Madam President, I have the honor to present the College of Arts and Sciences candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
You may be seated.
I ask that Dr. Terry Bloom, Interim Dean of the School of Communications, proceed to the degree area. And it's now my privilege to call forward Danielle Reinhardt, Assistant Dean of the School of Communications, to introduce School of Communications candidates for degrees.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts from the School of Communications please approach the stage? Marshals, please direct the candidates to the platform. Sophia Regina Alfieri. Matthew Edward Allen. Stephanie Ambrosio. Stephanie is the recipient of the award for Outstanding Achievement in Public Relations. Congratulations, Stephanie. Victoria Rose Amendolara. Ryan Donald Ansell. Nicolette S. Archel. Michael Justin Baird. Michael is the recipient of the award for Outstanding Achievement in Journalism. Congratulations, MJ. Samantha Nicole Beloga. Jake Benjamin Bandler. Amanda Kathleen Barron. Carly Sarah Barrett. Samantha Nicole Bashaw. It's okay. Rachel Alana Bolio. Hannah Ray Beebe. Madison Bidas. Stephen Clinch Bisaccia. Michael Jacob Bloom. India Isabel Blewett. Marino Thomas Bacuzzi. Adriana Nadine Bogue. Erin Montgomery Bond. Andrew R. Brunig. Melissa Brink. Danielle Alexandra Borelli. Catherine Amanda Brody. Justin Noah Kate. Mackenzie Ann Campbell. Shade Nicole Capasso. Brianna Rose Caponi. Elizabeth Audrey Cardone. Adrian Giancarlo Chaparro. Luna Charles. Amanda Dorothy Charlton. Christina Marie Cipressi. Brooke Cirillo. Christian Francis Casagranda. Jennifer Nicole Coffey. Tom Bernard Lau Conley Wilson III. Austin John Conroy. Nicholas L. Cothran. Hannah Elizabeth Cotter. Mara Lauren Cray. Moya Caitlin Crowley. Caitlin Marie Cryan. Caitlin is the recipient of the award for Outstanding Achievement in Advertising and Integrated Communications. Congratulations, Caitlin. Ryan David Katita. Samuel Alfonso DaCosta. Samuel is the recipient of the award for Outstanding Achievement in Media Studies. Congratulations, Samuel. Marissa Lee Davis. Scott Jeffrey DeBell. Claudia Lauren DeBella. Caroline Marie DeBonis. Randy Del Valle. Julia Elizabeth Delutri. Shane Patrick Dennehy. Alexandria DiCaterino. Kelly Elizabeth Dickow. Sarah Joanne DiGiamo. Michael J. Diaguardi. Deanna Marie DiRienzo. Michael DiRienzo. Emily Marie Drizgula. Rachel Elizabeth Durand. Rebecca Christie Durante. Catherine Rose Fabiano. Matthew Samuel Fabietti. Abigail R. Fargo. Victoria Jennifer Farrell. Hannah Elizabeth Feeks. Garrett Douglas Fenlon. William Dante Ferrari. John M. Ferraro. Caitlin May Fish. Michael Thomas Fletcher. Sarah Gabriella Foley. Matthew Victor Fortin. Edward K. Fox. Madison Rose Freytag. John Anthony Franklin. Aaliyah French. Francina Teresa Garcia. Savannah Marie Gianmarco. Taylor Catherine Giangregorio. Sierra Marie Goodwill. Caroline Megan Gottlieb. Eliza James Gray. Harmony Helena Grodsky. Juliana May Grosso. Laura Elizabeth Guarnacha. Abigail Marie Guliada. Yangli Camila Guiza Guzman. Gregory Thomas Hardman. Christopher Paul Harrington. Larissa Harris. Madeline Ray Hayes. Lauren Nicole Heary. Lauren is the recipient of the award for Outstanding Achievement in Graphic and Interactive Design. Congratulations, Lauren. Christopher Aaron Herrera. Bailey Brett Hirsch. Kayla Lorraine Heavey. Rachel Hannah Hoban. Andrew James Hurd. Kevin Tyler Husher. Chelsea Danielle Jones. Ismar Junosevic. Julian Francis Carrion. Callie Jeanette Keys. Alexandra Lee Kessel. Jared Scott Kevelson. Amanda Roseanne Kimball. Kirsten Lynn Coding. Kirsten is the recipient of the award for Outstanding Achievement in Film, Television, and Media Arts, BA. Congratulations, Kirsten. Katie Marie Kresick. Courtney Paige Poole. Griffin M. Kutzner. Ross Jacob Lager. Leah Hope Lavin. Nicholas M. LeBlanc. David J. Knussen. William Lebowitz. Alicia N. Leo. Kyle Matthew Lavasser. Lara Rachel Levenberg. Lindsay Sarah Rose Levithan. Luke C. Legrano. Julianne Looney. Catherine Rebecca Lopopolo. Wilson Lynn Lopresti. Christina Marie McAcken. Lauren Catherine Mandikis. Shannon Kathleen Marmo. Caitlin Marie Masler. Alexia Eleni Mazis. Connor Patrick McCabe. Erin Paulette McClure. Heather Lee McCluskey. Brenna A. McGowan. Lauren A. McGrath. Owen G. Meach. Christina Mendoza Cabrera. Michaela Michelle Mendragrel. Paige Christina Meyer. Jillian Ann Milch. Marcus Mijan. Amy M. Miller. Casey Hunter Mirabili. Joseph Howard Monopoly. Christopher Montalvo. Jeffrey William Morgan. Olivia Susan Morgan. Kevin Ryan Morrison. Nicholas Molina. Marissa Lee Motti. Lily Lane Mulligan. Noelle Murphy. James Murray IV. Ryan Moscato. Ryan Canning Nabb. Samantha Nardone. Stephanie Ann Nazari. Christian Anthony Nicolosi. Liam Foley Scaffarello. Savannah Linda Ochoa. Sean Thomas O'Connor. Senad Otiajic. Samuel Aaron Pace. Kristen A. Pantelis. Kirby Neil Sangjin Paulson. Amanda Rose Pirelli. Shelby Arlene Petrie. Patrick Joseph Pitts. Christina Mary Popick. Christina is the recipient of the Overall Achievement Award. Congratulations, Christina. Christina Louise Portisy. Logan James Reardon. Lindsay Rose Reese. Emma Elizabeth Robertson. Andrew Michael Richard Robinson. Aaron Michael Richard Robinson. Anthony William Roleri. Cullen Patrick Ronan. Melissa Rosenthal. Audrey Victoria Rowe. Jessica Sarah Ruderman. Elisa Ruiz Martinez. Sarah Nicole Russell. Kelly Ann Ryan. Ariel Noel Sokjan. Sol Salcido. Melanie Marie Sapanero. Sarah Gordon Savitz. Nora Kate Scally. Matthew Ryan Schindler. Brett A. Schneider. Lauren Nicole Schreiber. Jillia Marie Schuldiner. Brandon Paul Sider. Olivia Marie Sepulveda. Joshua Mark Silverman. Max Slomiak. Dean Arthur Smith. Emma Rose Spagnolo. Emma is the recipient of the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award of the School of Communications. Congratulations, Emma. Francesca Ray Spinelli. Brendan Patrick Splain. Maggie Thurston Sweeney. Alex Nicole Taglieri. Amanda Hallie Tiemann. Charlene Marie Torres. Jeremy Thomas Troetti. Julianne Christie Van Gordon. Joel Vincent Vanner. Linda Villay. Stella Vlastakis. Julia Marie Walchison. Kira Grace Walford. John W. Welsh. Margaret Chase Whalen. Emily Sarah Wong. Danielle Lucia Yospiel.
I ask the candidates to please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Communications these outstanding candidates for the degree of the Bachelor of Arts.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts from the School of Communications please approach the stage? Rihanna Rose Beretta. Kristen Marie Karen. Nicolette A. Kalamanis. Joseph Anthony Marcello. Joseph is the recipient of the Award for Outstanding Achievement in Film, Television, and Media Arts, BFA. Congratulations, Joseph. Matthew William Martin. Victoria Marie Martin. Caitlin Tiernan Mendel. Brandon Peter Nido. Isaiah Nieves. Ethan Jordan Samuel.
I ask the candidates to please rise. Are you all back there? Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Communications these talented candidates for the degree of the Bachelor of Fine Arts.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I'm pleased to introduce our student speakers. First, we'll hear from Philomena Lucia Stabile from the College of Arts and Sciences. Philomena is a philosophy graduate from Waterbury, Connecticut.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson, for that introduction. Thank you to all of our support systems that are here today. Thank you to our dedicated professors. Thank you to the School of Communications for celebrating with the College of Arts and Sciences. And most importantly, I want to thank you all, the graduates, for always supporting each other through all of this. It was just 4 short years ago that our class was sitting in this exact room listening to our welcome address that marked the beginning of our time at Quinnipiac University. And now, 4 years later, we're here again with our families and friends celebrating the same thing, our successes. As a class, we all started college the same way, nervous and wanting to make a good first impression, with screaming orientation leaders in berry-colored polos making us all get to know each other, staring at the freshly mowed grass that we would never get to walk on, and probably wondering, what even is Toads? From those beginning moments to now, we watched this university transform into so much more than we thought we signed up for when we signed that book of the legend. With the College of Arts and Sciences being the only school in which every single undergraduate student must take a class in, we pride ourselves in having had access to a range of courses that have only broadened our scope of education. We will never take for granted our leisurely, sometimes therapeutic walks through the Pine Grove, both pre and post-tornado. CAS 1 and 3 have provided us with the perfect atmosphere to awaken our inner activist, poet, psychologist, mathematician, historian, and scientist. As probably the most photographed class, thanks branding and marketing, we have witnessed fundamental institutional change across all disciplines, and we have had no problem using our voice to help shape decision-making processes to fit our needs as a student body. We've kept up with every new brand, cue card design, and Starbucks edition since we began here. We watched our university expand all the way to Sherman Avenue for our new theater arts building, and then all the way back to the 2 new stadiums where we watch our lacrosse, soccer, and field hockey teams consistently win. We've shown our intellectual and ethical compassion as Bobcats to support DACA dreamers and their families when we express support for undocumented Quinnipiac students. Many of us will remember voting in our first presidential election, as well as student government elections while at Quinnipiac. And now, we are leaving with having had our first female Quinnipiac president, Dr. Judy Olian. We continue to be one of the most selfless and charitable classes. Q-Thon never fails to raise the bar each and every year. We have come together in times of nostalgia, including the Sleeping Giant, or even Clubhouse. The pride we have in our school is evident as we support the unprecedented growth of our women's basketball team. Our women's rugby team has won 3 national championships during our time here. And our men's hockey team beat Yale. And then they beat them again. All of our experiences at Quinnipiac differ and intersect in countless ways. The person sitting next to you may have studied abroad in Ireland, played a club sport, or single-handedly won Greek Week. But that same person has jumped over hurdles to land that internship, spent nights tirelessly studying away aside our loyal friend, Arnold Bernhard, and inevitably bounced back from that most demanding semester. Quinnipiac didn't just prepare us to maneuver institutional changes or take responsibility for deadlines. We have learned to be independent thinkers that can implement genuine transformation in the world. We've been given the tools, connections, and now the degree to showcase the incredible kind of people we have all grown into. 4 years ago, we were excited to come to Quinnipiac to begin laying the foundation for who we want to become. Every moment leading up to this one has shaped the person you are and aspire to be. Every interaction with a professor, every encouraging phone call from family, and every late-night McDonald's run with your friends have brought us to this very moment. We may soon be starting grad school, a career, or following a path less traveled for personal development, but the connections we have here are permanent. I cannot be more proud to be looking around at a room full of future educators, health administrators, artists, policymakers, authors, economists, and so much more. There's one topic that's found its way at the basis of my inquiry over the past few years: identity. We're all comprised of so many overlapping characteristics that make up the person you ultimately embody today. Through every bit of self-reflection, never forget that the similarities between us greatly outweigh the differences. Each of us will experience life through infinite lenses, which will hopefully perpetuate our ability to better understand each other. Your background does not define you. It's what you do during times of adversity that does. Whoever you aspire to be, become that person. Aristotle once said that a great-souled person is someone who thinks they're worthy of great things and is worthy of them. Quinnipiac has made us worthy of great things. Now all that's left for us to do is believe we are. Class of 2019, the world better get ready for us.
Thank you, Philomena. I'm pleased to introduce our School of Communications student speaker, Ryan Moscato. Ryan is an advertising and integrated communications graduate from New Haven, Connecticut.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson, for that introduction. My mom actually didn't know I was speaking, so this is a surprise. Surprise, Mom. I'm speaking. Okay. My class of 2019, I would first like to say how honored and humbled I am to have been selected to give this speech. Nothing makes me prouder than standing up here to represent our amazing class. But I have to admit, it feels a bit weird to be up here. You see, I am not your typical Quinnipiac student. My college career initially began in 2013, far away in southwestern Ohio. I remember it vividly, heading off to another university where I was to begin my fruitful and transformative journey through higher education. I had every intention of acclimating to my newfound independence and working rigorously to excel in my academics. But then life happened, and even the purest of intentions weren't enough to save me from a tumultuous battle with drug addiction. In 2016, I was forced to drop out of college and begin the road to recovery. Though I wasn't kept down for very long. With nearly 2 years of sobriety, a grateful heart, and a determined attitude, I came to Quinnipiac in the spring of 2018 to finish my undergraduate education. Last month, last month, April 24th, marked 3 years sober for me. I'm certainly not up here to celebrate me. No, because the truth is, I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for all of you. The professors who every day push me to grow intellectually. All of the administrators who happily welcomed me into their offices and offered unwavering insight and support, even when I overstayed my welcome by talking too much. And, most importantly, my peers, who embraced me with open arms, many of which have cultivated into deep friendships in only a few semesters. And those peers, who through their relentless hard work and passion, inspired me to be a better person and pushed me to work even harder every day. In only a few semesters, I learned more than I could have ever imagined. I don't just mean course material from the classroom, but I also learned some things a bit deeper and a bit bigger than any textbook page could contain. Quinnipiac taught me the importance of pushing myself out of my comfort zone and to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because it's the only way we grow. This community showed me not to be ashamed to fail and to embrace it, because it's what we learn through our constant failures that eventually leads us to success. I learned that life is a product of our decisions, and it can be as good or as bad as the effort we are willing to put in. And I learned just how amazing the salmon avocado rolls are on the second floor of the Student Center. The last thing I learned is something that every single member of the class of 2019 had a part in teaching me. I learned something about success, which we often measure with how much money someone has or how much fame they have achieved. And the achievement of wealth, respect, or fame can be important, and are goals that many of us sitting here today will likely pursue. Yet those things don't seem complete on their own. Here at Quinnipiac, I learned that success is having the opportunity to show up every day and work with some of the smartest, funniest, most creative, and talented people out there, and that's all of you. And I felt pretty damn successful at Quinnipiac just about every single day. I implore you all to strive for that type of success in wherever life takes you. Because when life inevitably happens and your back is against the wall, it's those people you have surrounded yourself with that are the most important. And it's those people that make your journey to achieving success worth it all. I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes by Louise Barroso. Go out and have huge dreams, then show up to work the next morning and relentlessly, incrementally achieve them. Congratulations, my fellow class of 2019. Today is our day.
Thank you, Ryan. It's now my privilege to introduce Demarios Pizanis, Quinnipiac alumnus, to officially welcome our graduates as alumni.
I ask the graduates to please rise. It's my honor to stand before you as a member of the class of 1991. I invite you to move your tassel to the left of your cap. This simple act signifies your transition from student to alumnus and the continuation of your unique, meaningful, and lifelong relationship with Quinnipiac. I am especially pleased to call all of you fellow alumni. Congratulations, Bobcats.
Congratulations again to all of our graduates and your families. As we close today's ceremonies, I have just a couple of announcements. Only the platform party and faculty will recess out. Our graduates and families can proceed to the Rocky Top Student Center next door for a reception. Transportation to the Rocky Top Student Center is available for those needing assistance. Once outside, you'll see signs for the shuttle on the left. Would everyone please stand for the recessional?